The plane carrying the caskets touched the runway at exactly 3 minutes past 3 p.m. to the cries of waiting families who had braved a heavy downpour since 1 p.m. The caskets were draped in the Uganda flag as they left the plane. The dead include Captain William Letty, Lieutenant Patrick Nahamia, Warrant Officer 2 David Kakube, Sergeant Mweshezi Ruhumata, Second Lieutenant Robert Mushabe, Lieutenant Nelson Mulumba, and Sergeant Charles Sirukwago. All the 21 survivors, including those from the MI-17 that made it to Garissa airstrip in northeastern Kenya, are now back in Uganda. The Ugandan government has pledged to support the soldiers' families, especially in providing education to the orphans.
We'll always be with you. Yes, we cannot replace your dear ones, but I commit that we'll always be with you in the difficulties and even in the good times, and we'll ensure that we support what they have left behind, their own, and to whatever we can, their families.
Defense Minister Dr. Crispus Kionga represented the Commander-in-Chief of Defense Forces, President Yoweri Museveni. A host of top army officers also braved the downpour to receive the caskets. The Somali mission will go on as planned despite the chopper accidents.
It's not the end of the story. We still do have a responsibility. We have a duty to fulfill, and I can assure you, having spoken to those who have survived and their colleagues, and having spoken to the troops in Somalia, I can assure you that the determination, the zeal, and the will to continue and succeed remains as strong as it was from the very beginning.
Meanwhile, General Salim Saleh, who was appointed by President Yoweri Museveni to head a probe team into the cause of the accident, is optimistic of the task ahead.
But I have not yet received the instruments which will allow me to start the work. So the Ministry of Defense is still working out on the terms of reference, on the composition of the committees and so on. Now, for me, it's not going to be very difficult because this is the army. The army investigations are more easier.
The bodies have been taken to Bombo Military Hospital for post-mortem, from where they will be released to family members on Monday. All officers will be accorded military burials starting Tuesday next week. Tiawa Satumba Abubakar, NBS Television.